Hello everyone, sorry for not talking all last stream, that was on purpose, yes. So, last stream, for those who probably couldn't figure it out, I was looking for a Spino. I'm heading back to base because the only Spinos I found were extremely weak. So, that's a no-go. My next goal, though, what I was thinking of doing right before I hopped off last time was to go after. Let me stand up. I am needing to get closer to the screen to see everything a bit better. My next goal is to I think this was a mistake going this far out. Oh no. I gotta get closer again. That view, though, was actually a pretty good view up there. I would have liked to build up there, but the problem is I'm not ready for that. I want to move to a new location. I don't want to actually stay in that spot, but that is currently the best spot for me. First, I need to get a new Argentavis. So another RG. I need to repair my armor. Oh lord, those dinos got me last night. Oh. You see, and that's why I brought my Thyla. Because that was not fun. So, what my next plan is, though, is to get me a Dreadmare. I can probably tame one easily. I just am gonna have to risk a lot of things dying. Because I need a boss trophy in order to do it. But I'm fine with living with that. Because a singular Dreadmare would be able to get me across the map in like an hour. Actually, no, not even like an hour. In like 10 minutes, because it's just that good. They're some of the fastest tames I've ever had. And some of the and they're also omnidirectional. They are really good at a lot. That is something I don't want to mess with down there. For those who don't know what that is a Mega Raptor. I'm thinking of getting one at some point. But not that low level. I'd have to go for like a level 145 to survive here. Because a level 50 ain't gonna do anything for me. Anyways, so yeah. If I can find a good level soul win, I'll definitely go and get me a soul win token. So I can get myself a soul win. So I will be looking for one a bit when I'm passing through. I'm not seeing any. Dang. That sucks. Soul winds aren't that common, but they're also not that rare. They're no, they're kind of rare, but at the same time, they have multiple spawn zones, making them kind of easy to find. If you're actually looking. You see, something funny as well is that my tribe members didn't find a soul wind very much at all until I was like the first tribe member to actually get a soul wind. Unofficial. Yes, unofficial, not unofficial. I play official a lot more than people realize. Official. Okay, so for those who don't know, official is pretty much the bane of the game. It is the toughest version of the game pretty much you can play that's not just straight up hardcore. Especially if you're playing on maps like this where everything is out to kill you. Oh boy. Survival is difficult. So having a tribe on official is the best way to go. Especially if you have multiple bases. Right now I'm kind of the warden of Valguero. Which is another map I was thinking of doing, but the only problem is I'd want to survive in a really difficult climate. This was difficult, but I was able to survive in it pretty easily. I can get this area. So once I'm done, my goal, I'm probably not going to have my goal to defeat the boss here, considering that's just going to take way too long. I'm probably just going to play for a time on this one, and then just finish when I actually get bored. And restart at that last thing I was doing. Remember that last time when I died a lot? The only thing is, I'm going to give myself some starter gear that time around. And, yeah. That was not fun. I even give myself a small stone hut instead of a thatch one, because I realize that if I'm starting out there, I need to make sure I have everything set up so I don't die in 3 seconds. I'll still probably die a lot. But I'm going to give myself the snow gear so I can at least survive inside the house. Or inside the hut. I'll give myself 3 beds like I did last time. And 200 hide. So I actually can construct specific things. That's going to be a very large limitation still, because then that's a limitation of hide. 200. That's bad. For those who don't know, hide to an early game player is life. That's why you will see early game players or high level players save their hide. Me, on the other hand, I don't really save it on official because I live in Redwoods on the official Valguero map, so all I gotta do is go out for like 5 minutes and I get so much hide. Because everything's out there to kill me. So, yeah. I should have brought my Anki with me for this back and forth trip. Yeah, what I finally want is a fairly large carnivore, but first I want to get a faster flyer. So that is my first goal. But that's gonna have to wait for a different thing. But in the last 2 streams, I have made so much progress. That's about to die. Well, I don't see a baby, so... I'll take one of the breeding pairs of mammoths with me when I leave this place. I'll also take a breeding pair of the stegos. Or, well, my stego team. Because I am going to need some defenses when I finally find a place to move to. I might just go live on that giant mountain I lived on before. Okay. Let's go ahead and repair all of this. Because that is needed. I'll take these bullets because I know it's too early for me to go. Oh no, they're actually about to pop out. I think they've already actually started popping out. Okay then. I know I saw one in the front of the city at some point. I know I saw one in the front of that gate area. Oh. I think it was, yeah, it's like right ahead of me. It's after this very dangerous section in the middle. Yeah, I'll do it like right there is where I'll do it, right next to my Carno team, so that none of my other dinos die. Cause it's okay if that Yudi and the Carnos die, considering, yeah, they're Carnos. I can just go get more. They aren't that hard to get in this map. They're everywhere. See, the only real issue with the Dreadmares and Dread Stallions is that they have no armor whatsoever. You cannot get armor for them. It's actually the same problem with the Wyverns too. They can't get any armor either. Which actually kinda sucks. But they are some of the best flyers. I don't know what happened there. Am I lagging? I don't know what's going on. If needed, I'll do a wild dino reset. They're right up ahead. Yeah, as soon as I get over there and I find it, I'm shooting it with the gun. To get its attention, and then I'll kill it with the Thyla. Because the Thyla is able to do almost 1,000 damage on... No, it's able to do 1,000 damage on the first hit, which is insane. See, Thylas are dangerous. Do not mess with the Thylas. I'm gonna try and get an army of Thylas at some point. I saw that level 5 here, I was like, oh, I wonder if that's a high level, or if it's got a baby. I'm like, dang it, it's useless. Yeah, now since it's nighttime, I should be able to find it. Yeah, I remember it being here. Yes, I do remember it being here. Okay. I don't care what level it is. If it's a low level, all I gotta do is kill one thing. If it's a high level, all I gotta do is Probably kill 3 things. It's only got a limited amount that I can actually do that with, though. So the higher the level is, the more careful I have to be with. So I kind of hope it's like a low or medium level, considering you don't really need a really good one. They're pretty good on their own. You only want a really good one if you're going to be taking them into fighting. I know it's around this area somewhere. There's a soul wind down there. Trees. Okay, there it is. 35. I can take that on. Okay. Where did you go? I need to get closer. Sorry, Valewinds, I cannot have y'all attacking me. Okay, I lost it. There it is. Come on. If he gone already? Did I kill it? No. I don't see a body. That's bull. Nuh-uh. No, that's complete bull. There is no way it's that time. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe this isn't a complete...
Wow. Isn't it majestic? Imagine something so beautiful
Nope.
in these icy wastes. Wonder if you can win its trust.
I'm sorry. You are a threat to me right now, and you're not even that high level. Level 20. Yeah, I know that's bull, though. Before it can do anything. I might just set back the time because there is no way that should be possible. It is still 4 a.m. in game. It is morning when it hits around 6 or 5 a.m. in game. That is bull. Okay, I need to make sure that it didn't just despawn. So give me a second. I'm about to cheat. I know. Oh no, he's cheating. Cause if it despawned, then I'm spawning in another. It despawned. I'm spawning in another one, cause that's bull. Just ignore what I was doing there. I was messing with stuff. And I'll specifically spawn in 35. No, wait. No. I didn't mean that. Because I'm not dealing with that. That's like Dark Pegasus, right? I forgot the... I believe that is bull, though, so I don't care if that's cheating. It's lower level than the one I had before. And Ark screwed me over. That was not my fault. Whenever something like this happens, and it is Ark's fault, because that despawned. That was not on me. Whenever Ark is gonna do something like that, that is not my fault. I am going to specifically kind of cheat because that's their fault. I have not left its render. It just despawned completely. So, in case of something like that happens again, I'm just going to do that. Spawn another one. It's still going to be wild, so I have to kill it, and I'm not going to tame it. I'm not going to do a tamed one. Because that should not have happened. That is on Ark. I absolutely hate it when Ark does bullcrap like that. Because Ark likes to screw people over. I am not going to hunt down another Dreadmare that's like a really low level anyways. Because of their mistakes. Because for some reason, that Dreadmare despawned right in front of me on live stream. You know, I could just go rewind like 20 minutes, see when I'm fighting it, and you'll see it started to fly away for a second and then vanish. I pull out the. I decide to give. I'm like, there is no way that happened. If it despawned, that's bull. So I pull out a gene scanner. It despawned. So I just got rid of it. I'm not dealing with that. If I've rendered the creature, even in personal servers, it'll show on the gene scanner, considering there has been one in that site. But the reason why the gene scanner isn't that useful in personal servers is because you'll actually see streamers purchase a server and then pause this and then shut it down right as they're getting off. On Ascended, you'll see them actually having purchased servers, and then they'll shut them off when they're getting off. It'll save the server and everything. So they'll go to Nitrado to do that because running one of these servers in your personal world, stuff doesn't render properly. Because for some reason, Nitrado servers can't handle having dinos spawn on the other side of the map. For some reason, for some reason you have to pretty much render the entire map for them to actually appear. Which is kind of bull. I do not believe it should be like that. Actually, it should not be like that, period. Now, I'm gonna get as many boss tributes as possible, just in case it's gonna just be like a Carno or something like that, so I can just use Carno. Use the Carno tribute and then kill it. You personally don't have to kill it. It's just gotta be one of your dinos killing it. It's yours, it's your stand. It's your altar. But I swear, if this thing wants like a... What are you fighting? Oh. Okay. Okay, I'll get all the tributes. Woolly Rhino tusk. Here's your horns. Another Woolly Rhino horn. Just saying, I am on a limited time here right now. So once it hits a specific time, I will be getting off. Because work. Are you the one who had the final kill on it? I don't know, but I'm gathering up all the tusks still. I think mantises do spawn here. any... What about you? What do you got? RG talents! There. Another possibility. Ha! That just reminds me of that one scene of Family Guy where it's like, Dear Jesus, if I believe hard enough, I will not die. Dear Snake Jesus, if I believe hard enough, this man will die. Dear Tree Jesus, if I believe hard enough, they will both die. Yay! Because they both died, it was funny. Another reason why I'm not that worried about the thing is because of that freaking squad of creatures I got over there that can handle it. Because I know they can handle it. A bunch of Carnos and a Yuri. Yuris and Carnos in this game go hand in hand. If they can't handle it, I'd be really impressed at whatever comes out. I know that there are two things that can come out that are extremely bad from that. I know. Yes. But I also know I've got around half the tributes in the entire map that's here. So, yeah. Or half the actual tributes that'll count. So, yeah. I think Alpha Rexes do spawn here, but I know it's mostly just like Alpha Carnos, so that's probably one of the things that's going to try to have me spawn in. Luckily, I have Alpha Carno hands. That's fun. Now, I think I need to wait till night, but I'm going to see if I can put it down. Now. I've got about an hour left before time before I have to go, so I have time. I have plenty of time. But what I am worried about is, like I said, if this thing is as much of a threat, because whatever it spawns in, now it's gonna also spawn whatever it is at its level. So since it's only a level 20, that's really good. Because that means it's only going to spawn in one thing. I kill that, then I'm good to go. But also, that means that there is a small chance it's going to spawn in some specific creatures I don't want to fight. Either way, I have an army of Carnos ready to fight whatever it spawns in here. I'm going to gather all the chitin and keratin they might have. I just realized I left behind some chitin. Whoops. I needed that. Oh well. Because I have a feeling at least one of these Carnos ain't making it out of this. I have that deep feeling of this ain't gonna go well. Very small chance, but it's still a chance. Which is why I will probably actually be riding my Thyla to do the bleed damage necessary. But it's also probably why I might bring in the Dinotherium if things go south. Because you're almost healed. You are technically our strongest creature. 30k health. I really do need to tame me some specific creatures though to solve an issue. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Really, game? Really? I forgot it always puts it on the animal you were riding. I'm spawning it again. I'm not dealing with going and finding another one still. How do I change the time? Give me a second. I'm sorry, I'm not dealing with the whole BS of Ark right now. So, y'all are gonna have to deal with me cheating a bit. Okay, it's time set of day. And then, what do I do? Okay, I will type 12 in. What does that do? Did I do it right? Oh no, I didn't. I need to... 0, 0, 0, 0. Actually, let's go with a 1. Oh, I forgot to put a 0, 1. Give me a second. Okay, what's going on? Putting it in correctly. Oh, I need to put in the dots? Seriously? Okay, maybe I need to get rid of the spaces. No, that's bold. Oh, set time of day. Okay. Okay. Let me fix that. I just, okay. Right, it needs to be around for like a few seconds. Why? I'm not dealing with that again. This is the one I'm going with. Boom. Done. Figured it out. I'm sorry for those who don't like cheating. This isn't cheating. This is cheating, but I'm not dealing with ARC's crap right before work. I don't want to deal with that. And I'm sure a lot of you guys would understand if you work. I'm not sure who works or who doesn't, so. But I had a really bad day yesterday, so ARC's crap it's putting on me isn't doing anything good for me. Let's figure out what it wants. No, it's in the thyla. What do you mean obstructed? What do you want? Sauropod vertebrae. I don't know if I have any. I might. I don't think I have any. Are there sauropods in this map? There's not. Oh no, there are. I forgot about them. Existing. Barely existing. Either way, it'll be fine. We'll probably just summon something to deal with. I hope it's not the corrupted one that's on this map. Probably just spawn in a normal Bronto. I swear if it spawns a Titanosaur, I am force killing that. But I have a feeling. This is ARC. I have a feeling it's gonna do that. Oh my god. So I'm just gonna get the force kill command ready. Just in case. Why did I go to that? I needed to make sure it worked. Cause if this thing summons a freaking Titanosaur, that is not fair. We don't have a Giga, a Kark, or even an Acro to deal with that. Okay, so how much longer do I got? Five minutes, yeah. And then it'll spawn itself in, and then I can just kill it. He's looking at me like, why'd you whistle, man? Alright, I'm actually gonna get off you and go to the Yudi. Because I think the Yudi's very exposed when it comes to this stuff. It can't really fight. And since it's in the front of the battle line. Come on. Spawn it in already. I wish that you could just select to speed it up forcefully. I think Diplos might spawn here, though I'm not sure. "15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Ooh, I'm getting jittery. Because if that thing spawns a Titano, we're screwed. Multiple beings. I knew it. It was a Titano. Okay, that's enough. I am not dealing with this. What in the world was Ark thinking? Okay. Ark, don't ever do that again. Now I need to do this. Because that is bull. That was complete bull. They don't even spawn on this map. That's what I find bull. They don't spawn. I was expecting maybe a Diplo or a Bronto. Not a freaking Titanosaur. Because I know that there's a type of Brontos that spawns on this map, but I know my pack of Carnos and Thyla can handle it. That should not be possible. Ark, you gotta fix this crap. Not to be chased. That is bull, though. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why the kill command didn't work. That was my end kill switch. Ark, you gotta stop this stuff. Fix your game. Look, all the Carnos died. One Carno survived. My Thyla's probably, yeah, almost like halfway dead. This was a massacre. Oh well, Carnos I'm not worried about. Okay, where's my body at though? Shouldn't have gotten rid of the marker. Yeah, no, next time I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that again. Not without at least an acro ready to go. Okay. In a situation like this, I think it's time I retire the Carno pack. For now, at least. Because that was not good. I'm not respawning my Carnos. I'm not going to cheat that far. You have to blame Ark for all of this, though. Ark is getting all the blame. Oh, just a bunch of new creatures and something that shouldn't have happened that did. Such as spawning in a Titanosaur and having me have to go into creative to get rid of it. Because that should not be possible on the map where they don't exist. Also, no Gigas or Kark spawn here. So that's another thing. Yeah, no. A Titanosaur does not spawn here. That should not be possible. I do not care what people say. That is bull. That is BS. That shouldn't be remotely possible to happen. But apparently it did. Okay. Now, I can actually move better, finally. Look at how fast this thing is. I'm not proud of how I had to get it, because Art keeps on pulled some stuff twice now. Because the first one I found randomly despawned out of nowhere, which isn't possible. So Ark's been screwing me over today. I am not happy about how I had to do things. I do not care about how I had to do them, though. Because Ark can suck it for this. For today. I'm in a lot of pain from last night at work. I gotta work today. And I'm not gonna be staying an entire 2 hours. I can't even do that. I'm not gonna stay the entire hour trying to get one creature. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, though, because I got work here in like 30 minutes. I'm stressed out. So if anything, so I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow. I'm probably gonna stream on Tuesday, though. And yeah. I'll see y'all later. But if you're really asking for what's in Lost Colony, pretty much you can get a bunch of things out of it. That's kind of cheating. Such as skill trees that don't exist in normal game. What they should have done is made it to where there was like the original skill tree in normal game, so that you could so that people can at least kind of experience it. So they don't just, and so it doesn't seem as big of a scam to not get it. Alright. Later.